Fantastic, so that will allow you to become way stronger, way faster, and take out the enemies. It doesn't save you, because you need several... Oh, we got lucky! You need several copies of this guy in order to make him work. Like this, there we go. That's a counter-attack that will do a crazy amount of damage to the enemies. Sup guys, it's Kosh and it's Devil May Cry Peak of Combat first days, guys. So that will teach you the basic mechanics of the game. Also, you can take a look at the game if you like it or not and decide how to do the right start, avoid mistakes and get easier early game progression as free-to-play player. Let's go. So right, I personally play it on Android emulator LD player. The link to download it will be in the video description. You can customize the controls here, and it's actually pretty cool to play it from the PC, especially if your phone can't handle the heat, like if it's lagging or looking horrible. So you can synchronize it using the Google account or something and be able to progress on the phone and on the PC. So yeah, for the higher quality, we'll be playing from the PC. Now, early game, you would like to check your mail because most likely you will get some free rewards. You would like to download a resource pack that will give you some good resources straight away and claim whatever you can claim. If you haven't claimed it, well, you should. That will give you crazy amount of resources to kickstart your progress. And as for the progress, there are two ways how you can do this. First one, you can save up the resources until you get someone cool, but I advise you guys to invest in things that you have by default. So yeah, by default you will get one of each character. You will get the Lady, Dante and Virgil. Then over time you will unlock Nero. That's actually pretty easy to get. And those guys need some upgrades in order to be more effective. What you need is the better weapon. It's pretty easy to get. You can get it either by the summons, by the gacha mechanics, or you can get it from the event that I'll show you in a second. So take a look at the difference. The basic weapon that we had before have 60 attack and 27 defense. The one that we have right now have 178 attack, additional skills, more defense, so it's way better. You can kill enemies faster, and that will allow you to get higher score and don't die. Moreover, you can develop the weapon, so once you get something good like this one, for example, the epic one, it's good enough so you can quick add stuff into it and upgrade it even more, and that will increase its stats even more. And you will need this because your attack is really important. In some events you would like to do some really fast burst damage to take out enemies in like 20-40 seconds, so for that you need one character who will be maxed out, and I think Lady will be the best option because she is ranged and destroy the enemies. In order to rank up the weapon, to unlock the new stuff and make it stronger, you will need the same type of weapon. So yeah, unless you get it, you will be stuck with it for a while, but over time you will be able to do this. Moreover, you can ascend it, and that will unlock higher level cap and give it even more stats. So it's pretty easy to level up. As you can see, I'm doing it no problem, but its level will be limited by your office level over here. There we go, over there. Then, other than that, you can upgrade your character, and this is different. You just get points in that will give you level. I think you get XP from fighting as well, but that's not important. Let's level her up to make her strongest character ever. There we go. And you can rank your characters up by using the same type of fragments that can be awarded from mainly the campaign progression and events right now early on, and that will give you even more bonuses, and they will increase their ranks as they go. So while Lady we had started with rank B, now she is rank S already, so she made some progress right here, which is really cool. Moreover, you got the cards. Cards are like equipment, so you get the right set of those, and each of the sets have different bonuses. So for example, Hell Pride will give you attack, and 4 cards will give overall damage boost, while Enigma will give you critical. Early on it will be hard because you won't have enough cards, but over time you'll be able to get them. I won't advise you guys to upgrade them early on, so I advise to wait until you get the good set of those and then invest your resources into upgrading them, because early game is pretty easy. But yeah guys, upgrading the cards will actually give you quite a good boost. So here we'll get 1% additional attack and add 2 random stats just for some Devil Crystal Elixir and some souls. So let's do this just to show you how different it will be and what will happen. So bam, we got crit chance, we got additional attack, so the card became way better, but once again, it's green, it's bad, so I won't advise you guys to invest in it early game. If you are curious, the game have lineup strategies for you, so you can click strategy and here it will show you how to properly use the character, ideal lineup with the characters that you can hook them up with. I think those are not crazy useful, especially early game. So yeah, that's more for the late game. Right now, you should focus on getting more stuff for yourself. Now, how do you get things? Check out this menu, and if something is lighted up, use it. Achievements will give you some souls and everything, so claim them when you can. Moreover, that will increase your overall rank here for Hunter, and that will give you extra gems that you can use for summons or something. It's pretty straightforward, I won't focus on it too much. Gallery here, again, when you get the new stuff, you can go to the reward overview and get some good bonuses here as well. So just go through all of those, claim everything, press everywhere, and you will be happy with the results. Now, Purgatory is interesting. All those tutorials, they're kind of practice, you don't really need them unless you don't know how to play the game, but they will teach you how to properly use the characters, use their combinations, QTE, and they will also give you premium currencies. So I advise you guys to go through them at least once to learn how everything works. Same for all those characters as well, so that will actually teach you how to use the guys properly. I might do a special guide for them later on, but right now we won't focus on that. What's important though, you want to do some of those in order to get the rewards. If you click here on quick completion, that's like the basic growth plan, and when you finish those, they will give you some really good equipment for your characters, and you should focus on those early game, and some of those require you to do QTE like this one. That will give you resources and that will allow you to claim this, and when you claim those, bam, you get those new things. So you can do the summons with it, you can get the new weapon, and as you move on, you will get more stuff. So this is for Nero, I think. So yeah, more weapons, the better. So now if you weren't lucky with the summons for the Virgil, you can use the weapon that you've got over here and get this, and look at that bonus, it's crazy. Moreover, now you can upgrade this weapon to make it stronger. So bam, 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 you are good, ascend, fantastic. So that will allow you to become way stronger, way faster, and take out the enemies with your heroes. Now let's talk about the summons, and it's a hard point. You would like to summon banners because they will give you higher chance of getting someone cool, and you will get one guaranteed within some amount of summons. And the problem is, those are limited in time. So you would like to make sure that you have enough cards to do that in order to get the rewards, otherwise you will miss it. So we will try to do more summons of those guys and get the guaranteed result, and I will invest all my resources into this summon. Now, important thing that single summon and 10 summons are the same. There is no bonuses for summoning 10 things, the chances are the same, so there is no point saving up like in other games, because usually 10 summons are cheaper or something like that. Here it feels it's like the same. If you are curious what each banner holds, you can click on info, and here you will get drop overview that will allow you to see the things that you can summon, and the chance to get the featured hunter is 175%. Nice. So we will be hoping for the guaranteed one, and don't forget guys that it doesn't save you, because you need several... Oh, we got lucky! You need several copies of this guy in order to make him work, but getting more stuff is always nice. We got lucky, that's cool. There we go, so we got one copy of different Virgil, so we can upgrade him now, and we get this guy, so it's pretty nice. And now next one will be guaranteed within 64 summons, and make a guess, it won't be easy. So my tip for you would be early game, just summon some things because you will need them to level everything up. When you are good with your build, save those up and summon them in a big batch, like when you will get enough. So yeah, here it costs 2.5k, while one summon costs 250, so yes, there is no point saving. There is one additional summon mode, which is weapon selection. Now it's timed as well. But here, you can select the weapon that you want. So if you're looking for a specific weapon for specific character, you can get it and focus on summoning it. I would like to get a better gun because like guns are OP. And we got some of those cards. Let's try. Maybe we'll get lucky. Probably not. Yeah, we got some crap, but it's okay. So yeah, just like that, you will build up your team. And now you got additional Virgil. And the difference with this one, that they have different stats here, aspects or whatever, the attribute. So while original Virgil is a hard hitter who is doing additional damage to the red shields, the new one, he is a slash rapid, wherever. Rapid attacks that break hit shields at great efficiency. So each character have their own specialization that you will use later on. Early on, it doesn't matter that much because whatever. As for the stats, our leveled up Virgil is better right now, so I won't change them. Moreover, we got additional copies of him, so we can rank him up. Here you can't select anything, so you just rank them up without any options and just go up while you get the bonuses. And take a look at that, that's the multiplier that will make your character stronger, unlock additional stats and make them better. So yes, there is no such thing as low tier or high tier player, because all of them can reach the highest rank, and yeah, basically that's it. So I want to compare the stats of the characters, and they are kinda close. There is not much difference between those guys, although yeah, they're kind of the same. So I'm not sure if like higher tier guys are better or not, but what I see is that their level is way higher. So this one, challenge level 5, true strength. I don't know why his true strength is so much higher, but maybe we need to test it out later, and like other guys are higher tier rated, so I don't know, maybe have higher potential of growing. But right now we don't get a good weapon for this dude, so there is no point using him at the moment anyway. Now guys, if you want to change the character, that's your main character, that's the captain, you should go to the lineup and switch your captain here. I put our legendary Ronin here, but you can put whoever you want, and that guy will be the one who you will be using. As simple as that. Moreover, talking about the lineup, you might want to mix the same type of characters that will give you the bonuses. So depending on what build you have, you can combine different heroes like that. Now, as for the actual combat and gameplay, you can do campaign, which is pretty obvious. When you do it, you will progress the story, and you will unlock things like that, and you should do campaign when you can, basically, that's easy. When you get stuck, you should switch from the campaign to something different. Oh yeah, when you're doing the campaign, make sure to check the things around, to collect the extra souls lying around. And some of those are hidden, so for example, when we jumped in this tower, we got extra here. Oh. Using the acrobatics, we will avoid the avoid the obstacles. My god, should lower the sensitivity, I guess. Yeah. And yeah, the fights are pretty simple in the campaign. I haven't seen any significant issues here, but the enemies are fun. So the combat in the game is pretty simple, to be honest. You just go with the characters that you have, and you can combine them, mix and match, and that will allow you to do different combination. There are some reasons when you want to use the second character, like right now, the QTE, that allow us to use the QTE when we switch the characters. So when the character on the right glows, basically, that means that when you switch to another character, you will get the bonus. You can also use the skills in order to do the damage. It's pretty easy, straightforward, so just go. And QTE are doing crazy damage, so yeah, it's a really good idea to use them when you can. That will speed up the destruction of the enemies and allow you to go through the stages easier. In the campaign, there is no time limit, so you just go straight through it, so there is no point to rush or something. While in the challenges, you should be fast. So there we go, we took those guys out, they are done, and we get some more thing. But guys, make sure that you don't rush campaign too much, because you get the wall of ice here, you destroy it, you get this thing, and that will allow you to get quite a good amount of those souls. So why the hell not, you don't want to miss it. That will allow you to get stronger later on. Look at that, 12k, that's serious. And when the game leads you somewhere there, you should go maybe a different area, you know, in order to get the bonuses that are hidden all around. And yeah. Moreover, not all the characters have ability to double jump, so like Dante can do this, but Virgil, I think he can't do this. Yeah, he can do only single jump, so sometimes if you want to reach something in the map, you might want to go for the right character. And look at that, we went to this area and we see that some of those things are flying in the sky, so I think this will be the easiest way to get them. You might want to use the combinations of the skills in order to reach the faraway area, so let's try to do this right now. Jump. There we go. That worked. So jump and dash, for example, or like avoid move will allow you to reach higher places and faraway places to get the loot. There we go. As we can see, this guy is shielded and the shields are easily being destroyed by crusher enemies, so that's a good option to take them out. Don't forget that you can use that evade move when the enemies are trying to attack you. That will allow you to avoid taking extra damage, unnecessary one, and do a really strong counter attack on the enemy. Like this, there we go. That's a counter attack that will do a crazy amount of damage to the enemies. And yeah, overall, just using QTE when it's available is a good idea, because that will allow you to maximize your damage output. In the perfect world, you would like to cycle between the characters and use the ultimates. That's basically all you want to do in order to do the most damage to the enemies. Alright guys, at some point you will get into the boss fight, and those are a bit harder than your usual fights, although they are not crazy hard, because you can beat them no problem. Just use the right methods, like for example here we got the red shield, so use the breaker character for this. Try to beat the enemies if like it's Minotaur from the back, use those combinations to counter them, and try not to be attacked like I was right now. But if you'll be careful enough, you'll be able to take him out no problem, and when the shield is out, you can go all in with all your characters, with all your combinations. So make sure to use that time like to your best. And just like that, you will be able to defeat the strongest bosses without any issues. This fight was supposed to be hard for me, but it wasn't, because we used the right characters in the right way. And in the end, when mission is completed, you can enjoy your score, you can check out how well you did. I'm not sure if that actually gives you anything. But in the end of the level, all your characters that took part in the mission will get some XP, so that's really good, because you can level them up like that as well. It's not efficient though. Another thing you might want to do are challenges. Those things will give you a lot of bonuses. So you should try to do them when you can and progress when you can, because that will allow you to get crazy rewards. Let's assemble the team and go into the Blood Palace. And there we go, that's basically the arena where you will have to fight the enemies without regret and remorse. Just use what you can, do as much damage as fast as you can, and be careful, because here the enemies, they do damage here. Like, this is a hard challenging fight. So this is the place where you will actually test your resolve, test your skills by maxing out what your team can do. You will need healing here, because the enemies, they will do damage to you, and if you don't get the healing, you will die pretty fast, you will run out of health. So make sure that some of your characters can heal, can use the healing skills, like Lady here. Well, there we go, we managed to go through the tower on the first try. It was really interesting, and we got a score, I guess. In any case, guys, don't leave those events unattained, because doing those will give you different types of rewards that you can get later on. You can get the letters that can be used in the events, you can get the rewards to upgrade your stuff. And one important thing, different challenges have different rewards. Bloody Palace will give you mostly those skill manuals to upgrade your skills. Memory Corridor will give you random resources and letters and stuff. So there are a lot of things here, while Slot of Slaughter, which is really important, will give you the cards, the equipment that you can use for your character to make them stronger. So do them all daily while you can, and that will make your team so much stronger. So yeah, all of the events here will be useful for you, don't skip them. And guys, yes, at some point you will get stuck, because you will need to upgrade your office to the next level, because you finished the campaign already at this point. And there will be several options to do that: Memory Corridor, Hunter Mission, and Request. So you can pick any of those and go there do them, and that will allow you to actually get some XP. So do your best to do those effectively. Moreover, Memory Corridor will allow you to awaken in Half Demon 2, making your character stronger, so don't skip on them. But there are only so many things you can do per day, so this is still a mobile game. It still requires you to be gatekept, to be staggered and waiting for another day to play it again. So yeah, don't worry about that if you're stuck, just leave it for today, start again tomorrow, do all dailies, do some things, and you will progress. So yeah guys, let me know in the comments if you have extra tips for Devil May Cry Peak of Combat for the new players. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and do all that what you usually do on the videos. I love your comments, I read them all, and that will help to promote the video YouTube algorithm. And thank you very much for watching. That's about it for now. Stan Kosh out. Have a good one. Bye.